Hello. Today I wanted to make a small change to the visualization of the path grid I was using. I'm using a grid map to draw these cells, but obviously the grid map is too regular, and I wanted to see how the path walls would look if I use the same technique I'm using for the procedural walls. So I will try to remove the path grid and use the procedural world. But let me see. Okay, I will need obviously a new procedural wall element. Let's call it proc path to be okay. Let's add it to the references. No, sorry, the path grid. I must fix the errors before. Okay, now it will work. Okay, and let me see where we are using it here in draw path. So the problem we have is that procedural wall is intended until now it was intended only for a unique use in the generation of all the procedural walls and lavas, etc. So we will need a special another function, remove cell, to remove a position, because we are interactively drawing and deleting and drawing the perhaps we will need only to call, yeah, let's call let's use a clear function here. Let me see. This should not work. It should give an error because there is no function here. Okay, it's a bit weird, the Godot. Okay, let's use yeah, obviously we must clear the on positions, and for p in on positions we erase, yeah, we erase p has not static value. This is, yeah, it's a vector 3i. Okay, in this function we will clear the path, only the path. So we need to remove from the shared position dictionary all those positions. And I think with this should be enough to clear the path. Too few arguments for clear. What? Because I was planning to do another thing with this, but okay. Now when we before we were drawing using the path grid, we instead we will add the cell. And obviously we need to begin. We should perhaps we could add. No, because this begin is it refers to yeah. Yeah, let's use the two separated functions here because we need to clear. We should call this function here, I think. Yeah, because normally in the normal use this will be empty and this will be yeah, it's no problem. So we don't need to call the clear function from outside. Okay. We calculate the path and we add the cells, and in the end we call this function that makes the quads, etc. And this should, let me see, the material is the wall, is the proc wall, I think. Show, yeah, material is the procedural wall. Okay, let's check if this works. Interesting. This is is offset because these were offset half a unit. This should be, let me see, if I offset it here, by default, so if I offset it in the prefab here, yeah, okay, perfect. So this one, if I reset the position, why is it in the +1? Let me check. This is +1 minus +1 +1. This should be perhaps I'm using a different offset. Let me see. If I rotate, if I rotate this element, let's make only a few levels, because only one level, because the yeah, it's offset. Why? Let's see. Procedural. It's yeah, it should be. It should be +1 or plus. Yeah, +1/2. Okay, never mind. Now these ones should be okay. Perfect. Okay, let me see if I draw walls. It's reasonably fast. The only thing is that I'm drawing more quads than necessary, because and the normals are different. Yeah, because we are using only yeah, we are using only the what happens if I use the same proc wall? The problem, if I use the same one, I should keep track of the different, yeah, it's a bit, for this purpose, it's useless, because I only want to test this before I make the final code, because the final process will render the paths only once at the beginning of the game. So it will use the same procedural wall element. This procedural path will be removed, and we will use this one. Okay, I think let me make a bit more levels to test the speed, because I wanted to check with long distances. Let me see, monitors, because long paths are a bit more. No, sorry. Let's go a bit here. Yeah, we are losing a bit the performance. Yeah, obviously we are making some random calculations twice or thrice per path, per generated path, and it shows in the FPS only during the generation of the path, obviously, but yeah, it will be something to have in mind when we make the final path algorithm, to make only short paths. I don't think I will need very long paths in this game, because the density of rooms will be big, but perhaps in some situations we will need longer paths, but I don't know. Okay, for now I think is nice. The result, it's a nice mesh. Okay, I will end today this This is a short video, but I was occupied with other things. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and share it with people that could learn from this kind of things. You can support me using the links below. Thanks.